This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Squarespace. Whether you need a landing page, a beautiful gallery, a professional blog, or an online store, it is all included with your Squarespace website. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com and enter the offer code BANGBANG to get 10% off your first purchase.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Considering the sheer number of seashells already on the seashore, her choice of location was somewhat questionable from a business standpoint. That's almost as hard to say as the actual thing, I tell you. Thank you, Colfax McLiverneck, for that wonderful catchphrase submission and terrible username. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang and, city sidewalks, etc. December is truly upon us, and we have a great gang here. And they are a gang. In real life, IRL, as someone once said. They truly are, they have their gang colors on currently, which seem to be like charcoal. And
charcoal Crip Life.
They are two comedians of note. And they have honed their craft in so much as to gain notice from me and have them on the show.
Took a while.
One has been on a few times with us. Let me introduce him first. He has an upcoming special. Is this on Netflix, Nick, or is this on somewhere?
No, you really went up
went up
to the top first, huh?
Okay, yeah, going down the list. Is it on Netflix? Is it on Amazon?
It's actually CISO and Amazon.
CISO. Oh, it is on Amazon too. Okay.
And Netflix in 2 years, so if people want to wait. In 2 years,
I don't think we can wait. There may not be civilization in 2 years. This is his special is called Nick Thune is a Good Guy. Welcome back, our friend Nick Thune. Hello.
Thank you, Scott. Great to be back.
You're also on those commercials I see all the time.
People keep saying that.
Yeah, because you are.
Yeah, and I don't even know when they shot those. It's so crazy because...
Wait a minute. This was like a hidden camera situation?
It must have been. I have reached out and said, hey... Do
you mind not posting those?
Yeah, it's like you get out with a show and someone's like they filmed your set or something.
Yeah,
hey man,
it's very weird.
We're Capital One. We do guerrilla theater.
Is it Capital One? I can't remember what they're for. The mark of a great campaign.
Totally unaware of even the product.
That was for a car or something. You don't even know. Okay, well, keep a lookout for a guy. Aren't you you're sort of wearing a John Lennon thing, right, with a white suit and a big bushy beard or something?
Yes, and I remember the day that I was wearing that.
Okay,
yeah,
and you just showed up. Where did you show up? Do you remember?
I was walking around a computer store.
Right.
Just touching stuff. And
they just filmed.
Dell. It's for Dell.
Oh, Dell.
Yeah.
Adele.
No, just
Dell, the funky homo sapien.
Dude, you gotta get a Dell.
Who's that?
The Dell guy.
Hey, the Dell guy is here.
Who does it?
Show up whenever I hear Dell.
Oh, wow. Has it been tough for you showing up whenever you hear Adele now? Like saying, hello?
You gotta get Adele's new album.
Mm-hmm. So you also cover Dell and Adele's new album? Just the new one?
Yeah, the latest one.
Not 18, not 21?
I don't promote old stuff.
Is it true that she wrote the whole album on Adele?
Yeah, she did. She used our cool app for music.
Mucho gusto. You gotta get a Del Taco.
Oh, hey, it's Carlos Alazraqui. Del Guy, it's so great to see you. I know you have to go.
Yeah, bye!
I do want to introduce our next guest, and he's never been on the program before. It's such a treat. We've been trying to get you for years now, and it's finally come true. You had a window open, and you said, look, it's tight. Scott, it's tight. But I can squeeze through that window if you leave it just ajar. Just ajar. I'm going to squeeze through that, and I'm going to just rock my comedy all over your podcast.
This is what I said. This
Watching
is a quote.
His shirt catch on the door on the way in, was a little
Yeah,
worrisome.
a little hairy. Speaking of little hairy,
He is a little hairy. He's got a Dell Taco, the new Adele album, and Dell the Funky Homo Sapiens album from 1992. Catch a bad one.
please welcome. He is the host of the Hound Tall discussion series podcast and a great comedian as well, Moshe Kasher.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm great. Yeah. How's it
Welcome
going?
to the show. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you for leaving that door ajar.
And it is December, so do you have presents for us?
Do I have? Did I bring you presents?
Did you bring us Christmas presents? Yes.
I'm a Jew, so
So you have to give all your friends at least.
So one Christmas
Yeah.
present? Yeah, I just give you a little vial of unbaptized Christian baby blood just to remind you of the tradition of my people.
Are you a Jew by birth or by choice or both?
I got fucked in.
You got jumped in.
No, I didn't get jumped in. I got fucked. You got two choices: jumped
Yeah,
in or
yeah.
fucked in, and I got.
And that's with who?
What's that?
Who fucked you in?
God. But the original one.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the old-
G/D.
Yeah, the G/D, the old white man on the throne.
You guys have known each other for a bit, right? I mean, how long would you chronicle your relationship?
We met at an Onion party, right? Isn't
Oh
that
my
right?
God, the worst show of my life we met at.
Yeah.
Was this here in Los Angeles or elsewhere?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. They used to sponsor, I remember, The Onion.
Yeah.
The satirical newspaper.
No, this is before the satirical newspaper. This was an actual Onion party.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone was crying.
Yeah, he was doing an ad campaign back then for onions.
Oh, okay.
For Big
You're
Onion.
And right
walking
after
around
that,
touching onions?
That was actually my second campaign was pants.
That's right. That's right.
You ever think of combining them? Onion pants.
Onion pants are a good idea.
That's something. Pants made out of onion skin.
But
Create awareness, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get it. Because what do you do with the onion skin afterwards? And it could kind of seamlessly.
You could stitch it all together and
Yeah.
just make pants out of it.
Do you know that Dave Letterman just started a satirical newspaper published
called?
by Worldwide Onion Pants? Guys, I'm sorry.
All right, Moshe, I'm
guess.
going to have to ask you to leave.
No, I'll go.
Get
Yeah.
back
No,
out
that's
through
a
that
fair-
window.
It looks like that door is still.
No, it's still ajar. Okay, I'll be going.
This was they used to sponsor shows, and you guys did one up in San Francisco, but because Moshe, I remember you from or how we've. I remember you obviously from us getting to know each other, but I first came to know you through Brent Weinbach, and he said, "Oh, I have some great friends up in San Francisco." That's where presumably he went up and started comedy, I guess.
Yeah,
or-
Brent started up there. So did I. I'm from there. I'm from Oakland. So yeah, little Brent. I remember young Brent Weinbach back when he was doing really hacky mainstream comedy, and I kind of pulled him aside. I said, "What if you didn't make sense?" And the rest
Gave him a stern talking to. Wow,
That's right. The rest, as they say, is herstory. But yeah, we started together, me and Brent.
yeah. And so he brought you down here, and you did.
Well, he didn't really bring me down.
Well, I mean,
I kind of came down on my own. I'm like,
I would guess you carpooled at the very least.
no, at the lead. Yeah, we took a stagecoach down over the Altamont
Wells Fargo
Pass.
wagon.
That night that
Moshe's being delivered.
the night that I met you guys, I think it was you or somebody was like, "Hey, Brent needs a ride down to L.A. tomorrow," because I was driving down. I don't remember who's, but I never even met him, and I had to spend 5 hours in a car with him.
Oh, this is not a flattering.
No, it was
picture.
amazing. I
had
had never imagined that this person would be who he is.
Did he pretend to be normal while he was talking to you the first time?
Yeah, he was really normal the whole car
Really
ride.
sedate,
Yeah.
really like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Really listening.
And then he was like
pretending to
directing me to take him to the house that he was living in, which turns out was like his dad's house, whose dad was like a horror movie director.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a B movie director in the
I don't know
70s.
anything about his dad.
Shea
Who's his dad?
Weinbach.
Shea Weinbach.
His dad is a sort of pulpy B movie horror director from the 80s, and they have a house. It's a really amazing house. It's like we call
It's
it
like
like
off Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
And he just was like, turn here, and I'm like driving like, oh, okay, this is weird.
They
All
call
the way
it-
up to the top. Oh, okay.
It's way, way up there. It's like, and if you ever get a chance to go in, which why would you? It's like a shrine to
Well, they
anachronism.
do tours.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Weinbach tour, the Hollywood Weinbach tour. There's like a shrine to anachronistic technology in there. There's reel to reel movies. There's discs.
Is it all things that one would show movies upon, that type of
There's
technology?
everything,
Or
every kind of thing. Every console you've ever dreamed of that no longer works. There's tube television. You remember y'all remember tube television when your TV had some back? But anyway, yeah.
Oh, man, I love looking at TVs back then.
Yeah.
I would get so horny.
That was good Austin Powers.
Oh, thank you so
really
much.
good.
Hi, I'm horny.
That's really good.
Someone suck my pee-pee.
Oh man, Austin?
Yep, that's me.
That's you? Oh,
Yeah, so enough about Brent. He's not on the show. Why talk about him?
Cool shout out, though, you know?
Great
Yeah.
shout out. Boy, I bet his
cool
ears are
shout
burning.
out to his house.
What are some of the films that his dad directed, though? Because I want to look them up.
That I don't know. They're real intensely deep.
Okay, I'm going to look
know.
him up while you guys are talking. Go.
Robert, I think his name is Robert Weinbach.
Robert Weinbach.
Robert Weinbach.
Very good. Very good. So, Nick, while I'm looking this up, I get a Robert D. Weinbach IMDb. Oh, that's probably him, right?
Gotta be.
On IMDb? All right, let's check it out. Oh, we have The Mutations in 1974. Oh, he produced Shiver in 2012, not too long ago. Jackie Brown?
Jackie Brown, a crazy B horror movie by Quentin Tarantino.
Maybe it just says miscellaneous. Maybe he did something in it. Anyway, as I'm talking, Nick, tell us all about your special. Go.
Thanks so much, Scott.
I'll take it from here,
Yeah,
Nick.
thank you,
Blind
Moshe.
Man's Bluff.
It's called Blind Man's Bluff, and basically, it was no one's ever done a stand-up special on a mountain bluff before wearing a blindfold, and so we thought, right, why not?
Not it at all. Scott, I shot it in Portland, all on a drone.
Portland.
Portland?
Portland.
Oregon.
Oregon.
No,
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, like Portland.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Portland, Oregon.
With all the
White people.
White people. Yeah, I was going to say bridges, but same thing.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of white people, in specific parts of town especially.
Mm-hmm.
And
Isn't that true with every town, though, when you think about it?
yeah.
Right?
I mean, look at this part of town right now.
Right. This is a very white neighborhood.
Right now, yeah, we have about 5 white people here in this neighborhood right now.
Especially in this room. Yeah. Yeah, and I thought it was really brave of me to actually have a white male star in my comedy special.
Yeah, I mean,
What's his sexual orientation?
Just a cis.
Cis, straight white man?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
wow. I mean, you don't get to see that point of view a lot of times.
No, and
on
I think
TV.
and I think the point of view of not having a glass ceiling is just scary and
Right.
kind of different. So I think it's an original kind of take on that.
Like you're limited in your lack of limitations.
Yep.
That's so cool.
and overwhelmed by the amount of them, I guess.
The different possibilities.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What kind of subject matter do you talk about? Do you talk about being on top and oppressing people, or what exactly? Privilege?
I do broach that, and then I kind of show people what it's like from that angle, and
From up top,
Yeah.
looking down on all
and
of them.
is there a net? Does it matter?
Well, Nick's interesting. His comedy's interesting because it's urban comedy, but from a perspective of extreme white privilege. you
Sure,
know?
sure.
So it's like nostalgia comedy. Like, y'all remember when you would be in the liquor store and nobody would follow you around? They
Right.
would just leave you be.
And you would buy liquor
yeah, and then they would
and
trust
drink
you.
it sensibly?
You remember that? You remember the police would pull you over and be like, "Have a nice day, sir." Anyway, thank you so much, Portland.
Yeah.
There's urban comedy. Is there such a thing as suburban comedy? I always wondered that about
like a subset of urban?
Yeah, they always talk about pop music. What about unpop music? Mm-hmm. You know, music
sub-
everyone hates.
Or like Sub Pop. They should start an album label.
Hey, the Dell guy is back shaking his head.
I didn't like that. You gotta get a Dell, man.
I thought you were just positive about Dells and
You
Adele.
gotta get a
You're
Dell.
actually a critic as well.
Yeah, and that doesn't get a Dell.
Oh, wait, that
Oh,
joke.
the awards. Every
It's a
joke is
Dell
awarded
rating
to Dell.
system.
How many Dells does Adele get
Adele gets 2 Dells.
on a scale of?
1 to Dell.
Okay, so not all the way up to Dell,
No.
just 2 Dells.
Yeah.
Is Dell? What number is Dell?
What number is Dell?
Like how many is Dell?
2.
2
Oh,
Dells.
so it is 1 to 2. So she does get a Dell.
Okay, interesting. Dell
Dude,
guy.
Adele's getting a Dell.
All right, Dell. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
There was a farmer actually there in the Dell. All right, you know what, guys? Once again, I'm gonna
God
be
damn it!
taking off. And,
Who are you? Me? Moshe, tell me
that.
about your podcast, Hound Tall discussion series. It's a monthly podcast.
Well, it's a monthly podcast that we basically get an expert on some field of expertise, like a philosopher or a college professor.
What are some of
author.
the subjects that you've tackled?
We've done it? Really, it's super varied. We've done theoretical physics, Burning Man, done the rave scene. We've done death.
Were you the expert on Burning Man because you go every year?
I was a pseudo expert. We had this really cool guy, Brian Doherty, on, who was he's one of the top libertarian journalists in the world. He's the editor of Reason magazine. He also wrote a book called This Is Burning Man, which, if anybody's ever been curious about what's good about Burning Man, that's definitely the place to start.
But I've been
perhaps
real
the place
curious.
to finish.
but it's a very good read. But we've had Reza Aslan we had on talking about being brown in America. We go all over the place. And and Scott, breaking news, it led to basically the pilot I did at Comedy Central, which is now greenlit. We're doing a new show on Comedy Central called Problematic.
Great color of lights.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That came out of
I think it directly correlated to Hound Tall, which is
not like just how you've been doing stand up and
no, because it really. I mean, obviously, I'm a very talented stand up. You know, I do.
How is that obvious?
Well, if you watch the stand up, Scott, you would be like, wow, this guy's very good.
Sure.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Go home, boot up your Dell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to
What? The Dell guy came back.
Dude, you gotta boot up your Dell.
boot up that Dell, and download that Spesh, and you'll be like, wow, this is obviously a talented stand up comedian.
What about streaming?
You could stream it. It was on Netflix. Now it's on Hulu. So I went the opposite direction.
Making the rounds.
I started on Netflix, moved to Hulu.
Started
It's
on
off
the top,
Netflix
now
now?
you hear.
No, it started at the top and then went laterally to Hulu.
Now
I
went
consider
down
it
to
a
the bottom.
lateral. No. Started at the top, licensing period ran out, moved over to Hulu
Sure.
to try to keep that going.
I wish that Drake talks about that kind of stuff.
He knows about licensing.
He does.
Yeah.
He knows all about Windows.
You got to get a Drake Dell.
When I say Windows, I don't mean the popular system of booting up your computer. I mean windowing, period. Anyway.
Can't believe the Dell guy didn't jump in when you mentioned Windows.
I was busy.
What were you doing, Dell guy?
I was on AOL.
What are you doing on AOL these days?
Checking my mail.
Oh, okay.
Do you go to the front page or just go straight to the mail?
I go to the front page to see the news.
Oh, man, they have a cool sound effect when you get mail on AOL. I don't know if you guys know.
No, what
but
is
y'all
it?
remember? It'll be like, bung, you've got mail.
Yeah, it still says bung.
Oh, just bung?
Just bung and shows you a picture of a butthole.
Bung, you've got anal.
What, Dell guy?
Dell guy, you got clarity.
You basically said it.
Are you trying out new material?
No, I was just copying you, Dad.
Wait.
You all
look,
right?
I am the Dell guy's dad. That's one thing that I've never talked about
Dad,
on this
you
show.
gotta get a Dell.
Where did you
All
get,
right.
Where did you get this computer? Who taught you how to boot this thing up? You, all right? I learned it by watching you. Dell.
All right. See you later, Dell guy.
Bye!
So this comes out. Where can people get this, Moshe? This podcast?
They can get the podcast on the. Are you allowed to say the other networks?
Yeah, of course.
On the Nerdist Network.
Nerdist Network. Love them.
Monthly, and then we have an expert on in some field of expertise, and then a panel of comics kind of just riffs over them. It's like a TED Talk meets Mystery Science Theater. It's lots of fun. It's edutainment, as KRS-One
So you'll go away with a sort of a sore stomach because you've been laughing so hard.
Oh, definitely.
But your mind will be even more sore from expanding.
Right.
And that's a live
and
show?
Your bung,
And your
forget
bung.
about
Ouch.
it. Super sore. Superstore on NBC.
Yes, that's what you're here to promote.
And your asshole will be Superstore on NBC.
I wish that would become the popular vernacular for like having a stretched out asshole. Hey, my asshole is all Superstore on NBC. Nick had a question. It's a live show, you were saying, or is it in the
Yeah,
studio?
we actually do it monthly at the UCB Theater. We do it on the road sometimes, but it's monthly at UCB Franklin, third Wednesday of the month. So if anybody is curious, come on down.
And Nick, your special is live in front of an audience as well.
Yep.
Has any comedian ever done one without an audience and just did their
Someone
jokes?
was telling me that they were going to do that.
No, somebody did. Harlan Williams did a special.
Oh, in the desert.
In the desert,
in
yeah.
the desert for no one?
For nobody, apparently.
I gotta see that. That'd
Yeah.
be really
It
interesting.
was on Showtime, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's darn funny.
Did Maria Bamford did something, but it was for a small audience, right?
For her parents.
For her parents,
And they're
yeah.
very small.
That still counts because you can hear laughs. So, sorry, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally, somebody's shitting on Maria Bamford.
Yeah, she's
Let's
had
tell the truth about
too
Maria.
good, too long.
That's a Maria Truther hour.
The guy that shot Harlan's special shot my special.
Oh, is that right?
DP. He said it was
Wow, you were really grasping at
Really
straws
fun.
to seem cool.
whatever I had to do, Scott. The guy that shot the desert special. I met him.
So actually, Harlan's special is in the genre of stand-up comedy, and actually my special is also in that very same genre.
Wow,
Yeah.
Moshe.
Yeah, it's also stand-up comedy. Totally
Amazing.
different tone and kind of subject matter, but we both are in the same field, which is we're both comedians.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, getting back to business here, one of the last times you were on the show, you played an audio tape of your neighbor. What is going on with your neighbor these days?
You know, things have. I moved.
You moved.
Yeah,
So he's no longer a neighbor,
Since
although
you were unwilling to delete that episode, I had to move houses. Move
I was
my whole
not
family.
unwilling.
No, you were willing. No, we took it down. I was served papers. I think I told you that, right?
Yeah.
You got served papers?
I walked off stage at UCB, and this guy was like, Nick Thune. But you know when you like just walk off stage and you're
you
like,
assume that everyone's like about to go.
yeah.
Buddy,
he goes,
you slayed it.
He goes,
Yeah.
Nick Thune, and I go, hey, thanks a lot. And
Thanks
he
a
goes,
lot.
And he goes, you've been served.
That's crazy.
I like how you jumped to thanks a lot just from your name.
Yeah,
Right? He must be complimenting me.
Hey, Nick Thune.
It was within 5 seconds of walking off stage.
Are
so
you
normally
serving
just-
me papers? No. I just wanted to tell you suck tonight. Oh, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
So did you ever have to do anything? Did you go to
I called the lawyer and was like, "Come
the
on,
lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, the lawyer serving the
Like
on the other
whoever,
side.
Yeah. And
What
I
was
like,
this for? Did you already tell this story?
It was for the divorce.
Catch up on previous episodes. Nick Thune played an audio tape of his neighbor fighting.
Okay, hold on just 1 second, okay, guys? All right, and I'm back. Holy
Oh.
shit, Nick! You're
Yeah.
crazy!
It's cool that you paused it for him to do that.
Yeah, man.
Pretty amazing.
Wow.
Boy, I wonder why it took you a week to listen to the show. We've just been sitting here.
Wild stuff, Nick. Wild stuff.
What else
That was-
did you
I
do?
learned
I
a
mean, it
lot.
was really only an hour program. I don't know why you couldn't have come back.
Well, I was dealing with my current, recently greenlit Comedy Central series, Problematic. Greenlit recently.
All
then
right,
coming out recently, greenlit. Green. It's not easy being
Sounds
green.
like someone might be pumping the yellow light at this point.
After listening to this
Yeah.
we've made a grave mistake.
Oh, we're slowing down. Oh, no. Oh, just a blinking red. Power's out. This is bad.
so you got served papers. You went over to
Served papers, just called the lawyer and said, hey, I don't think you want me to come in and talk. Because it was for the divorce. It was his wife's lawyer that wanted me to, like, say,
Right.
you know.
So
you
I
had-
listened to. I taped them. I listened to it. It sounded like a horrible situation.
Yeah, and I was like, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good for her, for anybody. Just, you know, and the lawyer's like, you're right. All right.
For real?
I never thought I was going to talk him out of it. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, I'm going to be bad too. I'm just not going to be a good guy to
The
talk
guy's
to.
like, I'm like basically the worst lawyer in the world. Like any argument at all, I'll basically crumble immediately.
Yeah.
Well,
I learned
what-
a big lesson though. You know, not to.
Well, you're not supposed to
your neighbors.
secretly record anyone in the
No.
state of California, I believe.
Yep.
And certainly not play it upon the airwaves.
You
No.
played a domestic abuse tape on. Why am I asking? I know the answer. I just listened to this episode. That was funny stuff, man.
It wasn't domestic abuse.
It was
not.
just
It was
shouting.
outdoor.
Yeah. It was
Just,
a man.
didn't he have a chainsaw?
He did have a chainsaw.
I have a crazy
He
neighbor.
was in underwear and wearing a headlamp, and he was singing "The Hills Are Alive."
So
You're not gonna. You're
not going to not tape that.
We have the voice memo app right there. It's just you hold it out and
Yeah. What were you going to say, Moshe?
I got a crazy neighbor situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I live in.
you're your own neighbor.
What's that? No, that I don't. That we're not going.
Okay,
no.
okay.
But my other neighbors, we have coyotes in my neighborhood.
Yes.
So there's a lot of coyotes in Los Angeles, right? Everybody
Yeah,
knows.
we've got
that.
him in ours too, man.
Yeah,
It's not
they-
like it's special.
Hey,
No.
those coyotes that are in his neighborhood, I got them in mine, too.
But speaking of specials, I did a stand-up comedy special
Oh,
available on
that's-
Hulu on your Dell.
Dude, you gotta get a coyote.
You've moved on to coyotes now?
It's a scale of 1 to Dell to Coyote Dell.
Wow, that's amazing.
Actually, there's a huge coyote den in the Dell.
What's
where the farmer
interesting
lives.
is coyote, when on the ugly scale, is usually super bad.
Super bad.
Coyote Ugly.
Superstore on NBC.
It's a little superstar on
My
NBC.
asshole is Coyote Ugly on NBC Superstore. So we have coyotes in the neighborhood. Everybody, that's a universal truth. However, my neighbors, we have been finding meat in their front yard. Rotten meat.
Rotting, and,
Meat.
and is this from the butcher store, or is this like...
From the butcher store. Yeah, it's from the butcher store. Yeah, on
know what I
NBC.
mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. That's, by the way, Rhea Butcher should have that.
My ass
butcher
is butcher store. Man.
She should take over the comedy store and rename
turn
it
it
the
into
butcher
butcher
store.
store.
And then just sell actual meat.
like Pauly Shore would be like, "No way, we're not letting you in." And then I don't do the accent. And then she'd say, "My last name is Butcher. I'm changing it to the Butcher story."
And he'd go,
"Oh,
Deweese,
the weasel, come on, you are most welcome."
Leaning tower of cheese.
Wait
Wait a minute, is that the Dell guy or is that?
This is Dell guy. I do a Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore is the Dell guy.
From a Goofy movie only.
A Goofy movie.
So we went to them.
You're not criticizing his movies, calling them goofy.
No, it's literally a Goofy movie
Right.
starring Pauly Shore as a friend.
Copy.
The weasel.
So you've been finding meat.
So we
I
found
guess
meat.
my question was it raw meat that like was off an animal, or was it like
No, it was like from the
was
butcher store.
bought from a
it
store.
was like in one of those little styrofoam polyurethane cups or whatever. And we said like, why is there meat in the front yard? And they were like, oh, we leave it out for the skunks because the skunk population has been dwindling in our neighborhood. And we're like,
well, good.
yeah, good. That's a good. B, like, but
We've
said,
been feeding everyone raw eggs because no one's been farting enough in our neighborhood.
So we go,
We have a problem with that in our neighborhood, actually.
but
Really?
you can't confront logic like that head on. You can't go, like
Sure.
you said, good and do that unbelievable fart egg analogy because
you very much.
you know that there's some crazy behind it. So you just go like, oh, okay, but we have small dogs, so like we're afraid of coyotes. And she said, no, don't worry. Coyotes. That's right. It was a bowl of gravy that was out as well.
It was gravy.
Gravy.
Wait,
The
God.
meat came later. The meat came later. Actual just rotten meat was out after we confronted them
Do
the first
skunks
time.
like gravy?
Well, the point is, they said, "Don't worry, coyotes don't eat gravy." It's like, they're scavengers, and it's meat juice. Of course they eat gravy. It was just the craziest logic.
What do they do on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's true. Yeah.
They don't
What do
celebrate.
coyotes do on Thanksgiving?
Well,
I guess I didn't even know what they do, but yeah.
No, they're Native American. They don't celebrate. That's true.
They're also Canadian.
That's also true.
They celebrate in August.
So
maybe.
she's a crazy person.
I have
Basically,
to check my math.
Yeah, so record that. You just talked about her. You could
Yeah,
actually
record
get sued.
her.
We did record it. I have a picture of meat with maggots on it that we sent her after the fact, and she was like, "Oh, that's a grain dish." No,
Okay.
it's not a grain dish.
Why don't we play this recording right now? This is and it's a man and a woman.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
okay.
play. You have the recording right here. All right, let's
Okay.
play it right now.
Hey, buddy, it's me, the weasel. I left a little bit of gravy out. I don't know.
Wait, are you doing an impression of me? Why are you knocking on my door?
Hey, it's me, Moshe.
Honey, who is it?
It's some guy. What do you want?
Is he imitating the weasel?
Yes, he
Mommy,
was.
where's the gravy?
I got all
It's on
excited.
the front lawn.
I got all
Oh, okay.
excited. Pauly Shore was here.
Okay, let me just ask first of all, like, you're 80 years old. Why do you sound like a millennial girl? Like
Because I'm working on it.
you're like
She's
an actor?
really hip. She keeps.
I do a lot of voice work.
That's totally cool. There's gravy in the yard?
Yeah, I know.
Is there a reason for the gravy or?
Yeah, there is.
Honey,
Bye.
is he asking about the gravy?
He is. Get over here.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I need a new computer. What type should I get?
Dude,
Mac.
gotta get
A Mac.
Dell.
I would say a Mac.
Hold on. I said Dell.
Oh, sorry. This is unrelated to the gravy. I love Apple products. I think they're really cool. They're
Dude,
innovative.
You gotta get a Dell.
All right, we'll get a Dell.
All right. Well, forget the Apple
What
thing.
do you want?
Well, what's up with the gravy?
It's out there so we can get the stinky skunks back.
Oh, you want more skunks in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I like to sniff their tails.
Hey, is that rotting gravy still out on the front yard with all the
Yes.
maggots, the smelly gravy that...
That's a grain dish.
Oh, right.
Okay, let me say that the skunk thing makes total sense to me.
What are we having for dinner, honey?
Grain dish and gravy.
Sounds yummy.
Oh, hey, Moshe. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm your neighbor.
Oh,
on the
you
other
Nick
side.
Thune?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been served.
Have you been recording this entire conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been served again.
Yeah.
You've been secondarily
Actually, you guys
served.
have also been office punked.
What?
Boring punk. That's a bit from
That's a
before we
bit from
started
before we
recording.
And, oh my gosh, the tape just ended there. Wow. What
Anyway, yeah.
exciting stuff.
That was cool.
Well, guys,
Did you just record that on your iPhone, or would you?
No, it's on
that was
my
a
Dell
really
phone.
Good, that was a great recording.
No, I recorded on my Dell.
You have a Dell phone?
Yeah. It's not a Dell phone. It's Adele's
Dude,
phone.
you gotta get a Dell phone.
Hello.
You gotta get a Dell
Is that what she sings into?
That's what happens when you answer the phone.
Yeah, no, but she's just assuming that people know it's her.
It's me.
Yeah, what?
Which they called her.
Who
Who specifically?
Adele.
They called her, though.
I hope that you have caller ID. All right, we need to go to a break, but of course, Nick and Moshe will be back, and we have a really interesting guest coming up, a dancer. That's exciting. So let's take a break. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Guys, I was like a blind man without electricity. I was in the dark. I didn't know what in the HE double hockey sticks and HE double hockey sticks ISH landing page was. I didn't know. I was a fool. I didn't know. I had no idea. Week after week, I was reading this copy, Squarespace, maybe you need a landing page. And I gotta say, at a certain point, a switch flipped, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And I put the responsibility in the hands of you, the listeners, and I asked you, I implored you to reach out to Squarespace and have them tell me what a landing page is. They can't just put a landing page in their copy and expect everyone to know what it is. And you know what? You guys did it. You asked them to tell me, and to their credit, Squarespace, very politely, I might add, explained everything to me. They and not in a patronizing way where they were like, a landing page is, I mean, look, it was an email, so maybe they had that tone when they wrote it, but from what I could tell, it was very nicely worded. It made me feel like I was learning something without treating me like an idiot, and that to me is the Squarespace difference. Okay, if you need one of these landing pages, and sure, I could rattle off the definition right now off the top of my head. I don't need to. I could. But if you need one of those, or maybe you need a beautiful gallery, maybe you need a professional blog or an online store, well, they are all included with your Squarespace website. It's easy. Easy peasy. All right? Squarespace is simple. It's intuitive. You add and arrange content look, adding and arranging content without a mouse is very difficult. Squarespace lets you do it with but the click of a mouse. A free custom domain. Squarespace makes adding a domain to your site simple. If you sign up for a year, you receive a custom domain free for a year. A year for a year. That's what Squarespace wants you to realize is it's a total year for a year situation. They have seamless commerce tools from nationally recognized brands, trusted by so many, hundreds of thousands even, of savvy shop owners around the world. You can track inventory, process orders, send custom emails, all this stuff. Customer support, if you, say you don't know what a landing page is. Squarespace offers 24/7 customer support. Every member of their customer care team is an experienced Squarespace user working in a Squarespace office, all right? No matter how technical your problem or how stupid your problem, let's be frank, your problem is probably stupid. I'm not saying that I'm stupid for not knowing what a landing page is, but you know what? When you call Squarespace, sorry, you're not going to call. But look, when you get a hold of Squarespace, they're always online to assist you, and they're going to treat you like they treated me. They're going to treat you with the respect that I deserved, and the respect that they gave me. Thank you, Squarespace. We love you. Everyone write to Squarespace on Twitter and say, we love you for telling Scott Aukerman what a landing page is. They will definitely appreciate that. So start your free trial today at squarespace.com and enter offer code BANGBANG. You're going to get 10% off your first purchase. Squarespace, I love you. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Nick Thune, his new special, Nick Thune is a Good Guy. Where did you come up with that title?
Well, a lot of people have been telling me that. And I just thought, you know what? Why not, basically reviews, like New York Times, all that stuff. And so I thought, why not get it out there?
Yeah. It also is good for in case you do anything terrible in the future. Mm-hmm. And that's the number one thing that would normally come up on
people
your
Google
Google
like,
search.
Nick Thune is a good guy. Oh,
Or they just say Nick Thune,
What was
and
I
they're
thinking?
wondering, like, I mean, presumably this is like in the future when you're not married and, you're out there on the dating scene again. And, women are looking you up going, I wonder what Nick Thune is like. And that's the first thing that pops up. It's like,
He's a good guy.
he's a good guy. Meanwhile, on like page 5, there's like your domestic abuse charges that you've been served for.
My recordings of your domestic
And I
abuse.
had my spouse. I had her, write good guy, and I'm using that as the artwork.
Really?
So that way, it's almost like, well, you kind of signed off on it. It's kind of out there.
You co-sign. We also have Moshe Kasher here, and he has the Hound Tall discussion series podcast
Heck yeah.
out on the Nerdist Network monthly, and a fascinating show. And we have a new guest here, and I'm very excited because I love the arts. I love the dramatic arts, I love the comedic arts, but the performing arts generally.
Sure.
And her profession certainly lies within that field. She is a dancer. Please welcome Wendy Wiedelman. Hello,
Hi,
Wendy.
Scott.
How are
I'm
you?
Wendy Wiedelman.
Yes, I know.
But you left out an important part of my name.
What is that?
Wendy the Worm Wiedelman.
Wendy the Worm Wiedelman?
That's my middle name.
Your middle name or your nickname?
My middle name is, quote, the worm, unquote.
Wait, quote? Not enough people are putting quotes into
Around
names
their middle
these
names,
days.
yeah.
Or
Well,
any names.
I don't know if you know much about my history, but I'm the world's first female breakdancer.
Oh, I didn't know.
I actually knew about that.
How old
You
are you?
did?
I love hip hop.
Yeah, Moshe's really into hip
I
hop.
thought you might know who I was.
No, it's famous. It's Crazy Legs, Wendy the Worm Wiedelman, and the rest of the crew.
And
yeah.
the rest.
Yeah, the rest.
And the rest, yeah, as they would
Now,
say on Gilligan's Island.
Did you invent the worm?
No, I didn't.
But you just do it real well.
Yeah, I'm really, really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, did you do the worm because of your middle name?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You said, I got to learn this if people are going to be calling me this almost as if
Yeah,
it's a
my
nickname.
parents named me that, and I had to figure it out from there.
Wait,
Why-
your parents gave you your middle name? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Why
Didn't
would they
you
give
feel
you
that that had to happen for you when you were named Scott? You had to figure out how to be that?
Well, no, it was Scott, the podcaster. I'll come in.
I started working on my fat bastard impression. Why would they name
you
you
do
the
that?
worm? Get in my belly.
That's it?
Lick my pee-pee. I'm horny.
That's good. Wow. That was so many different
Oh my
things.
God.
Get in my belly, I'm horny.
So desperate.
That's fat powers.
Why would they nickname you the worm?
Because that's how I came out.
Like a little worm, like
Yeah,
twisting
squish.
and wriggling? Squish? That's
My
fascinating.
first word was squish.
Came out on the end of a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you come out in two pieces and then you were twins?
Yeah, I was. And then they put me together
That's a
with
worm joke.
just a little bit of fire.
Wow. Wait, so
Cool.
you were...
She's probably heard all those worm jokes.
No, it's true. I was two halves.
You were two halves, so your twin
My butt
presumably
was a
bu-
face, and then suddenly put it back together, and it was my butt.
You're
Is
not
your
only
butt
the
still a face?
Well, that's up to the person who's looking at it.
but you're not only the first female breakdancer, you also invented the term butt face, right?
This is true.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in the Oxford Dictionary. I did create the term butt face, and it's based on me.
Wow. Do you mind if I take a look at your butt?
Sure, I do mind.
Yeah.
But here you go.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, it's got a nose.
Oh, it's got a mustache.
That's cool.
My nose. Ugh, that's the worst part.
Oh, it looks like Winston Churchill. That's
Oh,
very
thank
cool.
you.
I was going to say like an Alfred Hitchcock kind of situation.
That's what
Yeah, from the side, yeah.
some white British fellow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. It
Does it get- does
had
your-
jowls too.
Does your
That's
butt
age.
nose? Does your butt nose get Superstore?
It gets Superstore when
On NBC?
my raw eggs start kicking in.
Oh man.
Fart, skunk fart.
Look, enough about your butt.
Ooh, gravy.
Okay, I want to hear about you're the world's first female breakdancer.
Yes.
And what number breakdancer were you, just of all genders?
2?
2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And it happened on accident.
it happened on accident.
Yeah.
You started breakdancing on accident.
I did. Well,
We all know, of course, the popular style of dancing known
Yeah.
as breakdancing, popping
Sure.
and locking.
Definitely.
Popularized in such movies like Flashdance and
Dirty Dancing.
Break Into Electric Boogaloo,
Dirty breaking dancing.
Dirty Breaking Dancing.
Yep.
Yes. So
Footloose breakdance.
Footloose, the breakdance edition.
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups 2.
Footloose 3, my feet are loose.
Grown Ups 4,
Grown
starring
Up-
Chris Rock.
Grown-ups 3D. Mm-hmm. Grown-ups meltdown.
Grown Ups 40 in person.
40 grown-ups.
Oh, that's a good one.
This
40
is
grown-ups gathered in one room.
This is 40 grown-ups.
40-odd foot of grown-ups.
Yeah, no, that was a Judd Apatow film. It was just 40 actors that were of adult age just improvising. It was cool.
Very cool. So
But
we all know
that.
that.
Yeah, we know
So we
that.
all know it.
That's the history as shown on screen.
That's the history of hip-hop, too. I wish people would teach that in
That's
the
true.
history of hip-hop. Like, you know, that the Get Down, the Boz Lerman.
They don't mention Dirty Dancing at all.
They never mention it. It's crazy.
Do you do other style of dances?
Wait a minute.
I just want to know.
Do you do other styles of dancing?
Oh, well.
Let's get back to the breakdancing.
And your butt.
You started it by accident.
I did. Okay, the year's 1934.
34?
I'm walking down. No, that's perfect.
Oh, okay. I'm not very good at this.
No, it's really good.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, the worm.
Better than him. Keep going.
That is more than
You're a good
34.
beatboxer.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear the rhyming sounds of Wendy the Worm Wiedemann.
So I was walking down the street, and I know I'm not going to rap. But I was.
Normally people start to rap with "I was walking down the
I was
street
walking
just
down
the
the
other
street
day."
just the other day.
Because a lot of
It's
things rhyme
Monster
with day.
Mash.
It's not the most.
And I looked at my butt,
was-
it was leaking gravy. Just to bring us all back around. Okay.
Anyway.
So you're walking down the street unaccompanied by a man?
Yes, I was. It was very, very insane.
Scandalous.
For me to do that,
Dicey.
yes.
Yeah.
My pockets were empty. I was very poor watching an episode of Superstore on NBC.
Yes, and I was trying to do that, but no one knew what I was talking about.
TV didn't even exist.
There were a lot of problems with it.
I think TV did exist.
In 34?
Yeah, I believe it existed. It just wasn't popularized
Only
yet.
rich
shots
people
fired,
had
Yeah,
it.
ouch.
Yeah, I'm going to look that up.
Call Scott.
Look it up,
Scotty?
Scotty.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I know you really like that. So anyways, I was walking down the street, and I was walking, and I came across a man who was appearing to be homeless. You're just completely ignoring me while you text.
1920. 1920s television invented, but not popularized in the public.
Yes, and of course I didn't have one because I wasn't rich. So anyways, I was walking down the street. I saw a homeless man. He stuck his leg out to prank me. I tripped over it.
Classic homeless trick.
Yeah. I tripped
The
over
homeless
it.
love to prank people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he did have a group of people waiting to watch the prank happen. I tripped, but little did he know I was very smooth. So I went straight into a somersault, spun on my back. A clang of a one-man band walked by at that exact time, and I spun around and did a perfect pose at the end where I had my
You're putting your fist up
Fist
to
on
your
my head.
arm, sort of like
And you
you're
were on the
posing.
sidewalk
Holding-
like, what's up?
yeah, and I was like, "What's up?"
Was there any
And-
cardboard down, or was that straight cement?
I had fallen onto some cardboard from the local Apple store.
This is 1934.
Wait, the Apple. When
I
you say
mean
the Apple
fruits.
Store,
Yeah.
The fruit.
oh, okay, not you're getting a Dell.
I wouldn't do that.
No, where did that guy go?
Dude, you gotta get it down.
Wait, I'm just noticing you sound a lot like this old woman here.
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't.
Bye.
No, I say bye.
No, I say bye.
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 Wendy?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up?
Anyways, I spun around. Everyone clapped. They were really impressed. They asked me to do it all day and all night for the rest of my life. And let's just say the rest is her story, as Moshe said.
Oh
as
my!
as We Moon Everywhere said.
what
Yeah.
an amazing story.
Yeah,
I've
so
never
a prank became my legacy.
Wow. How I wonder how often that happens, where a prank occurs and that becomes what the person wants to do for the rest
Ashton
of their
Kutcher.
life.
Yep.
That's true. He got into it and he never stopped.
And his career took off from there.
George Clooney, I bet, on the set of Ocean's 11.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Have you heard the best George Clooney prank ever?
Oh, I bet the one with his old roommate.
No.
No, which one?
Wait, his old roommate Matt Damon?
No.
Oh, they did.
What if they were roommates?
They went to college together.
They did buy a mansion together, just to be safe about their money. They're both out of town so much, it just didn't make sense. I read that in Us Weekly.
How funny would it be if you Airbnb'd a room and it was at George Clooney's house and he showed you around? He's like, hey, George. I mean, yeah, it's me, George Clooney. But anyway, the
Just
room
trying
is,
to make a buck.
Yeah, it just doesn't make financial sense for me not to rent this place out while I'm on this film in Milan. So anyway,
So what an interesting story. Is that
Yeah.
all you have to say?
I mean, that's my basic story,
Okay, that's
but
just
that's just the start. I mean, if I asked you where you were born, and
Savannah, Georgia.
is that all?
That's about it. Yeah.
That's all you have to say
That's about all I have.
about your whole life?
What did you come here to talk about the breakdancing or about your whole life?
I came to talk about life and living it.
You're a very old woman. I mean,
Yeah, I am. Guess how old I am.
Well, I mean, if you were walking in the 30s,
34. So we go. I'm going to say
breaking.
I was
We've gotta be
breaking in the
at
30s.
least 11.
You were probably around right when TV came out, right? 1920.
Yeah,
I was
somewhere in-
definitely around then.
almost 100 years old. It seems. Are you 100? Wait, are you 100 today?
You got it right.
Wow!
It's
What?
my birthday.
That's why you're on the
Today's-
show.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
It's December what? What is the day?
Today is,
Today's
of
the
course,
of course,
the
I know that
December,
it's December.
It's, of course, December 5th, yes.
And I'm 100.
Happy birthday! 100
you.
years old, December.
Watch this.
Whoa! Cool. That's cool.
Done.
Amazing.
See,
you
when
always
you
say
say-
done?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And with
I say-
that pose at the end, that's the classic, the arm up that you did.
Arm
with
up,
the
and then
elbow up.
how your hip bone came totally out of its socket.
That's my new skill.
That's the real breakdancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Cool.
I'm fully
You're breaking your
tripled-
hip when you break dance.
I'm triple
Bo Jackson
jointed
did
now.
that actually.
All right.
Copied me.
Bo knows.
My birthday's in just 3 days.
Congrats.
But
How
you're
old are
not-
you going to be?
37.
37, but you're not
That's
going to be 100.
Not
I mean,
interesting.
Yeah.
You know who else's birthday is in December towards the end?
Yeah, Mr. JC.
Christmas.
JC. Yep.
Oh,
JC.
Christmas is a birthday.
No, the guy that started JC Penney's.
Yep,
JC.
JC Pennies.
Yep.
What if that stood for Jesus Christ Pennies? It was like a Christian store, and we never knew
Jesus
it.
Christ Pennies.
Watch this.
Whoa.
Wow,
You are done. That's cool.
that was incredible.
Thank you.
What a life you've lived. 100 today. You were
Yes.
born in 1916.
Yes. I've been married 10 times.
10 times?
Yes, once
So
every
all-
3 years, and
Wait.
then lots of breaks.
Wendy, you said you were the first.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are they all dancers?
Once
or?
every 3 years and then lots of breaks? What does that mean?
Wendy, you said you were the second breakdancer, right?
Yeah.
In 1934, who was the first?
Well, his name was Carlos Van Pumpen.
Carlos Van Pumpen.
Vanderpump Rules.
That's what's named after him.
And was this in the 30s or was this even earlier?
No, he was from the 1910s.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a long break between our two discoveries.
But not really that long. I mean, because when 1910 and then 1934 was the second one, and then the third one didn't come around until
Well,
1980.
that's true. The break after
Think
that
about
was
what
even
he
longer.
went through. Though.
That's why they call it breakdancing, right?
It is.
They took such a
There's
long
so many
break.
breaks.
They took 3 years and then a long break.
Yeah,
So he was alone for all those years.
he was, and people just thought he was crazy, spinning around
Wow,
There
you were
goes
a
old
baby.
Van Pumpkin.
like a whirling dervish.
Oh. You were a little baby, and,
I was.
and this was happening while you were a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
a
was.
cute little baby.
Don't be so sure.
Were you an ugly baby?
Like I said, I was split down the middle. My butt was a face.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fair.
they burned my center back so that I looked normal.
They burned it.
With a match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back then surgery was different.
But
Yeah.
it was interesting because your butt looked like Alfred Hitchcock, and no one knew what it looked like for many years until
Yeah,
Hitchcock
until
became
he was
famous.
popularized on
Exactly.
television,
That's
which
right.
was invented at the time.
That's right.
I wonder if it's more like they said that he looks like your butt.
That's
Well,
interesting. Maybe
yeah.
he's not real. Maybe he's your butt.
Maybe when they took out that match to burn your back, they said, "Here's another match: your butt in Alfred Hitchcock's face."
Okay.
Well, actually, Moshe got it right.
Oh, all right.
My butt is him.
Is the director, the most famous horror director of all time,
Yeah.
is your butt.
So wait a
Do you
minute,
wanna-
Alfred Hitchcock, director of Psycho, The Birds,
Yes.
Rear Window, so many classic
Yes.
films. Vertigo, #1 on the AFI
Why don't
list.
you look up his IMDb and read it to us?
So he is your butt?
Yeah.
Actually, his full name is Your Butt, quote, Alfred Hitchcock,
unquote.
Wiedelman.
Wow. So everyone presumed that he died.
They did because I stopped showing him.
You just showed us earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was special.
Wait a minute, can I see your butt again?
Okay.
Brum, bum, 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 brum, bum, 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 bum. Oh,
I hate when
I
that
see
happens.
it. I see it now.
Wait, will you turn off the lights and then project a screen over here?
Yeah, of course I will.
can walk
Whoa.
Anything for you.
The Birds 2.
I walk
That never
backwards.
came out.
Oh, wait.
Birds
First I want to
too.
walk in
My
front of
feet
it
are
with
still
my
loose.
ass.
This is incredible. What?
I want to do the thing where you see a shadow.
Okay, here we go. Click. Brum, bum, 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 brum, bum, 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 bum.
Done.
Oh, you say done at the end of a movie
At the
too?
end of that too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your butt says done when it's done.
If you watch that movie all the way to the end and wait for the credits, you do hear that at the end.
Done.
So when you sit on someone's face, is it like Alfred Hitchcock getting really close to your face and kissing you?
Is this your Austin Powers impression?
Yeah, baby. I'm horny.
Get in my belly.
Yeah, when I sit on someone's face, it's just like when whatever you said.
Why are you so offended by that?
Because I'm a senior citizen.
You're
Don't
100
talk about
years
me
old.
having sex.
Why? You're 100. You've seen it all. You've done it all, I bet.
That's not true.
I bet your asshole is so Superstore by NBC by now.
No way.
On NBC Radio.
I've never done anything like that. You're disgusting.
What have you done?
69.
Cool.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Hold
about.
on. The list is short. Vanilla,
Vanilla.
What's vanilla?
Just like plain sex? you mean?
missionary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
You know.
But you're old enough. You did missionary sex with an actual missionary, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it was the first one.
Yeah.
The first missionary?
Yeah, you know.
Jeez, Paul, I guess.
The first people having sex was not real
Oh.
You don't say.
in the Bible and
Wait,
stuff.
so no one had sex until you had sex?
Yeah.
You were the first
Wow.
person to ever have sex?
Yeah.
So, and it was with the first missionary.
Yeah.
So first sex, missionary sex is just sex.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
That's how he likes to do it.
I
Right.
feel like I'm
Got it.
literally in an episode of The 2,000-Year-Old Man right now.
Oh, that's rude.
I'm sorry.
I'm 100.
And I'm a lady.
And I'm a woman.
You showed us your butt when you said that.
Well, you like it.
Well, this is fascinating. I want to learn a little more about you, but we need to take a break. Is that okay? Can we?
I like breaks. Watch this. Done.
Well, that was a double done for each of the things. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Nick Thune, we'll have more Moshe Kasher, and of course, Wendy, quote, the worm, end quote, Wiedelman, along with her butt. Quote,
what about
Alfred
me?
Hitchcock.
But, quote, Alfred Hitchcock, end quote, Wiedelman.
Right, and of course, the Dell guy.
You gotta get a Dell.
On
Please.
NBC.
We'll be right
Please
back.
get one.
As far as I'm concerned, the month of December is pretty stressful. You got Christmas at the end of it, and you got everything leading up to Christmas before it, and then you got New Year's Eve at the very, very end of it. There's not enough. There should be a 13th month. Like there should be December that you can just chill, and then there should be Christmas month. And that's filled with everything that you need for Christmas. Well, December is here. And the holidays are upon us, and there's just no time. You don't have time to go to the post office. Traffic, parking, etc. And it is the etc. that gets you in this situation. The post office is going to be packed with everyone mailing holiday gifts and packages. So do what I do and do what everyone here at Earwolf does. Use Stamps.com instead. It's so easy. What are you even thinking not doing it? You're driving me crazy. How long has Stamps been advertised? They've been for years. And you won't listen. Well, let me finally get it through your thick skull. Stamps.com is the answer to all your problems. You're sitting here going to the frickin' post office every week like a numbskull. And I'm tearing my hair out trying to tell you about Stamps.com and you won't listen. Well, finally, listen to me about this. Stamps.com. You avoid the hassle of going to the post office during the busy holiday season. Is that so hard? Is that so hard for you to comprehend? Everything you would do at the post office, you do right from your desk, including buying and printing official U.S. postage. You do it from your own computer, even. But do you listen? No. Well, I'm sick of it. I use Stamps.com, and I want you to. I want you to do it. You should. I mean, it's never been easier. Right now, you can sign up for Stamps.com using my promo code BANGBANG for a special offer, which includes a 4-week trial and a $110 bonus offer, including a scale. Yeah, they send you a scale. What other business sends you a scale? You know, I mean, it's ludicrous to expect any other business to send you a scale. But Stamps.com does it. They do it because they want your business that badly. They want it so bad, they said, you know what, we'll just send people scales. Look, I'm sorry I got so upset. But sometimes you push me. You push me like this, and it's not fair to you to get so upset. It's not fair, but look, just if I can impart anything to you, it's just you shouldn't wait. You should go to Stamps.com, and before you do anything else, you click on the microphone. Click on the microphone at the top of the home page, all right? Don't just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone and type in bang bang. Stamps.com, enter bang bang. Do it finally for me, please. And I'll see you never at the post office. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here, and Moshe Kasher is here, of course, and big New Year's Eve show coming up. We'll talk about that a little later in the plug, so there's a reason to stick around.
And to hear me plug a show in a town you probably don't live in.
People are going to go apeshit. And we also have Nick Thune, whose CISO special is Nick Thune is a Good Guy, coming up on December 22nd. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
The prime spot right before Christmas.
Yep, right where you want to be.
Pretty much. So what the target
people are
audience?
Home, they're just
is that not where you want to go home? They're bored on.
I think it might be.
They're bored at their parents' house on Christmas. Yeah. They're looking for something to go into another room to escape them to watch.
Cold hot steel, just a gun to the head, or Nick Thune is a good guy.
Well, what kind of Christmases did you have growing up?
I mean, everyone kind of gets there over the break, right? Where at some point,
you want to kill yourself?
Did someone say break?
Watch this!
Whoa!
I like that.
You were just flipping your
wow.
I like it when you never see that where a dancer goes, "Hey, watch this part specifically."
Yeah,
you just said I was flipping everyone off, but you didn't say what else I was doing.
Well, yeah, you were spinning around in the air, sort of
cool.
almost
like a fairy,
like a heliocopter of some sort.
I like
Do you remember
that
those
too.
fairy toys from the 90s where you would shoot them off a little thing and they go...
You were 80. Why do you know these?
Because I had grandkids, bitch.
Whoa.
What did your
you really
parents-
are a break dancer. That's cool.
What did your parents think of this career?
They disowned me.
For break dancing?
Now, were they missionaries?
No, they were... Well, I don't want to say.
Reverse cowgirls?
Come on.
Yeah.
They were reverse cowgirls, huh?
Wait, so they were cowgirls who did everything in reverse? They sat on the horses backwards?
They were a lesbian couple of cowgirls.
Your father and mother were a lesbian couple?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's got to be
really
hard on someone.
progressive.
That's
Wow.
super.
But they weren't progressive enough for my moves.
And who?
Like this one.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
Whoa! She just went down on herself.
Amazing.
She said that one's for mom and dad mom.
Yeah, I said that off mic.
Yeah, no, I that's why I'm
you turned
repeating
off
it.
your lav, I noticed.
Yeah.
Which is, Trump didn't do that, and look what
It
happened
was
to
a
him.
cool dance move, too. You never see the lob turn off.
What do you think about Trump and that whole Billy Bush combo? I haven't gotten to talk about that with anyone.
I think it's great that it led to where he's at right now.
About to be
President of the U.S.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You've seen it all. I
have seen it all. I have.
You've been around.
Name something.
My
World War
sister.
The moon landing.
Seen it.
the Big Bang.
Seen it.
You weren't around for the Big
finale-
Bang?
The TV show.
Theory. That's only a theory. That's not a real show.
Yeah, I call it the Big Bang.
Finale of Seinfeld.
Seen it.
You did see it. What'd
Yeah.
you think?
Could have been funnier.
Finale of
Uncle Rod.
Seen it.
Finale of Sopranos.
Seen it.
Thoughts?
Could have been sadder.
Yeah. Okay.
Finale of Breaking Bad?
Seen it.
What do you think?
Could have been druggier.
You prefer your shows like they were at the beginning.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Finale of Lost.
Seen it.
And
Could have been more found.
yeah, that's real. Very true.
Wow.
I thought it could have been Loster.
Premiere of Superstore on NBC.
Could have been more of a bigger asshole.
Do you have a husband? Oh, I mean, you've had 10.
Yeah, I have one now.
You have one now.
Yeah.
So what is his story?
He's a boombox
Sorry,
holder.
her story.
Oh, cool.
He's
Holder.
a boombox holder, meaning
Yeah.
you just make him hold your boombox?
No, that's his job.
Right. You pay
Yeah.
him to do it, though?
I pay him.
Do
Yeah.
other people as well?
Yeah, they do.
They
he
don't
get-
have as much work since the 80s, right?
Yeah, he doesn't get hired too much, so I keep him afloat.
Is he usually a shoulder holder, or does he hold it down by the...
He's a over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
With a
Yeah.
shoulder belly.
He holds tits.
How about Bette Midler? Seen it?
Seen it.
Thoughts?
Could have been bettier.
Better, you mean?
No.
No? Okay. So, and how old is he?
He's 42.
42. So he is 60 years your junior.
Actually,
Not
58.
exactly. Yeah.
58,
Yeah.
but amazing.
Yeah.
And,
And boy, does it show.
in what way does it show?
He just looks a lot younger than me.
Oh, yeah. Meaning, yeah, the normal.
Watch this.
Oh! Oh, she just spread her butt and her husband fell out holding a boombox.
I didn't say done.
Oh. Dun. Whoa.
Hello, sir. Thank you for holding the boombox.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, hey. What is your name, sir?
Shit, my name Raekwon.
Raekwon?
Yeah, what's up?
And you're 42 years old?
Yup, I'm white though.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Yeah.
I see you are.
Cultural appropriation, that's my thing.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to do that.
It's
right?
his
For sure.
thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's my wife, my 100-year-old old-ass wife. I got
Yeah.
cultural appropriation, I hold boom boxes. That's basically all that there
Those are
is
your
to
two
me.
things?
That's three things.
Oh,
but
yeah, you
but
have
that's
a
it.
wife.
As a human being.
And you
I got-
guys are into 69ing and stuff.
Yeah, I 69, my old-ass wife.
So, like,
Well, he
Hell
likes
yeah.
to kiss Alfred.
Yeah, I love Alfred Hitchcock, the horror film. Actually, I got four things. I got
Yeah.
cultural appropriation, I got my old-ass wife, I got holding boom boxes, and the horror films of Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah,
His
we-
whole
But
library.
you know, honey, I just realized we're always 69ing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have two faces.
That's right. That's right. I eat the pee hole, and I also eat the Superstore on NBC.
yeah.
Yeah, you want me to go back in her butt, or should I keep going on this?
Yeah, I think go back. in her
Okay,
butt.
I'm about
Yeah.
to go back in her
All right.
butt real quick.
Done.
Wow, that sound that it made. It was
That's
like
cool.
a
You
slurping.
can, you can just carry him around like that.
Yeah, that's,
It makes it easier for travel.
yeah, that's handy. Do you have
Cheaper.
to only
You guys
pay
buy-
for one seat on an airplane?
Yeah.
No Bono you.
What's that mean?
He paid for his hat to have a seat on an airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that he.
Is that true?
What a piece of
believe so.
cool guy.
What a piece of
I
I don't
thought
want to
that he,
insult your best friend.
How do you know that about me?
I listen to all your podcasts.
You do? Really? Is that why you wanted to be on it?
I
Thank you
now
so much.
dance to podcasts because music's overdone.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
cool.
So I'll just play like audio of you talking to someone about you too, and
Okay, let's see you dance to this podcast.
okay, you have to talk.
From boy to boots, getting them on, that is. This is You Talking You Two to Me, the comprehensive. Oh, I forget.
Is this
Wherewith-
podcast pro bono?
Remember our joke?
Yeah.
That's good.
Wow, and she
It's-
was dancing
you know what?
the
It's
entire
not just
time.
pro bono, but it's on the edge.
Done.
Wow, amazing.
Wasn't it different?
It was a
Oh.
little bit different.
Larry Mullen Jr. Cool, right?
So, how incredible that. When do you think you're going to die? I mean, you.
That's rude.
The human life
wow.
expectancy normally
Wow.
doesn't exceed around 87 or so.
I feel very vibrant inside. I feel like I have another few years in me for sure. I mean, can most 100-year-olds, Oh, my husband wants to say something.
Oh, okay.
Why are you talking about my wife dying? I'm not gonna come out real, but I just want to say that ain't cool.
Ooh, Superstore on NBC.
Oh, man.
Hey, sir. Hey, Raekwon.
Oh, what's up, man? Why you out here talking about my wife's death and shit?
Yeah.
I just, we all die, and I'm interested in how people
Oh, he's
prepare for that
taking his shirt
mentally.
off.
Yeah, what's up? Look at this tattoo right
he's
here. You
gonna
see this
fight
tattoo?
you.
Oh, no,
this
no,
tattoo
no.
shows you what's
Gonna
about to
fight
happen to you.
Is that Homie the Clown?
Yeah, it's
from
Homie the
In
Clown.
Living Color?
And I don't play that.
Oh,
I'm going back in my wife's asshole on NBC.
wow.
Oh, that one hurt.
He's a handful. Or a buttful.
That's true.
Oh, my gosh.
What's your best dance move?
You know what? I kind of do anything Michael Jackson did.
Do it.
Yeah, here we go. Can you give me any kind of Michael
Because
Jackson?
I'm bad. I'm bad. Chomon.
Done.
Oh, nice. Where'd that wind come from?
Remember-
That draft came in all of a sudden.
Remember when his singing catchphrase was just screaming?
I gotta tell you, Scott,
Yeah.
I honestly was impressed with that scream. This
Me
is
too.
no longer a bit, no longer a character. I was like, that's really a good Michael
Thank
Jackson
you so
scream.
much. Oh, my gosh.
Do it again.
Done.
Done. Wow. Well, I like that. You're using
Nick?
the fact that you're a woman to like be to get higher than us, and I don't appreciate it. If
Watch this. I'm Michael Jackson.
yeah,
I love Macaulay
That's
Culkin.
good.
You love your what?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin?
Sure.
I went to the Michael Jackson Museum, and there was a picture that Macaulay Culkin had drawn. And it was like Macaulay Culkin age 7 or something like that. And it was like whenever he would have been 7, it was like 1990 or something. It was the date. And then there was like the exact same picture that Michael Jackson had drawn, but it was from 7 years later. Like it took him 7 years.
Or he'd just been working on it for 7 years.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Wait.
Like he was
a
copying what Macaulay did?
Wait, a Michael Jackson museum?
Well, you can listen to.
He's talking about his basement.
The very first episode of this podcast, I believe I talked to Rob Hubel about going to the auction house where they were auctioning off all of his stuff, and then they took it back at the last minute.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Rob Hubel is a comedic genius.
What
that guy's
took you
good.
so long?
I'm
That guy's
tired.
good. It's a month later.
No, yeah.
We're in 2018
I
now.
didn't get any food here.
Oh my God.
You know who Rob Hubel
Why
guy
is it
should link up
2018?
with Paul Scheer and do something comedically, I'm thinking.
Well,
yeah.
This
I
is
missed
an
that whole
idea-
thing. I was watching.
I don't know. It's like the idea was like that I went back, I listened to it. They hadn't yet linked up as a comedic team at all, and then now I was thinking it, even though it already happened in the. They probably already were linked at that point. Anyway, whatever.
Who knows?
Who
at
knows
this point?
where that bit went? I don't know.
He was promoting Human Giant.
Okay, hold on a 2nd. Damn, that's good. That
God,
Aziz
it's
guy.
been 3
I
years.
wish
That
we could
Aziz
have
guy.
had food.
I love the sketches of Human Giant. I think the Aziz guy should do a more subtle comedy on like a streaming service. Do you guys know what a streaming service is?
How old
those
am
don't
I?
We're in the present, Moshe.
Right, you're right.
Albeit in 2018 at this
Okay,
point.
you're right. You're right on that. We are in the present.
Oh my God. Hey, can I ask you a question, Wendy? Do you hope to do anything else with your life, or is breakdancing it and you're just like going to rest on your laurels?
Wow, that's kind. Is that a rude question? I'm not sure.
Why are you judging how rude all of my questions are? Just answer them.
Okay, fine.
Bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hold on.
Now that
hold
one
on.
was rude.
No, hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Come out.
Oh God, a turd came out of that one.
Okay.
Yo, I
You
need
know what?
I need a shower real quick, but don't be calling my wife no bitch, dude.
I'm sorry,
didn't sign
Raekwon.
off.
You're gonna shower.
apologize.
Yeah, I got to shower because I'm covered in my wife's feces right now on
Okay,
NBC.
just stop
okay,
calling
I'm
it
out.
out.
I'm out.
Every once in a while, that happens. I'm human.
You
And I
suck-
have a human in my ass.
You sucked a turd back into your ass. Why do you want it in there?
Oh God.
Hey, dude, I ain't no turd, bro.
Too much for you?
Yeah, for me, Wendy, that's too much. I would never say that or accept it or suck a turd into my
But
ass.
it's true because I said it.
I know. That's what sucks.
Ah, man. No, that's what sucks. I'm pointing at the
Also-
tube in your TV right now.
That's what's up.
That's what's up on NBC.
That's what's up on NBC.
That's what-
With
up?
your host, Ryan Seacrest. It's That's What's Up.
My
Hi,
su-
Ryan. What's up this week?
Hey, it's me, Ryan Seacrest. A couple things are up. Comedy Bang Bang is at its funniest ever with the addition of guest Moshe Kasher.
And that's
And that
what's up.
is what's up. I'm Ryan Seacrest, and I barely have a soul.
Wow, we're taking a lot of shots at people.
That's like Chevy Chase's sign off. Like I'm Chevy Chase and you aren't.
Oh, yeah.
You're not.
You're not.
I'm sure he has a soul.
And
I
you
don't know why
are.
I said that.
This is your new character, the
I'm-
guy who gets catchphrases slightly wrong.
No, he goes, I'm Chevy Chase, and you are?
Oh,
You are, dot, question
Say your
mark.
name.
Hey, I'm
Hello,
Larry.
I'm waiting.
Larry the Cable Guy, and you've got to finish it. Make sure it's finished.
That's the guy who gets them very wrong. Oh my gosh. Well, Wendy, it's such a pleasure to see you. I
You
mean,
too. Watch this.
Whoa! Rum-pa-da-pa-da-pum-pa-dum.
Slow version.
Whoa! She just died.
She just double done it too.
She's straight
God.
dead. Wendy
She's
dead.
straight up dead.
My wife.
Oh, I'm so sad, bro. I'm so sad, bro. My
Raekwon.
wife dead.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, this life is so meaningless. Life is a hellscape, bro.
I'm sorry. We got to put her on the top of the corpses that
No,
are
fuck,
here in the studio.
fuck that.
Dude, you gotta get a new wife.
Oh, the Dell guy is now
Came
offering
back.
grief counseling. It's a little soon, don't you think?
Never too soon.
You know what, though? I'm Raekwon, and I'm Egyptian. And just like the ancient Egyptians believed, I'm getting buried with my pharaoh wife.
Oh my! He went back up in her butt,
Yeah.
in her dead butt.
Yeah, he's in her dead
was
butt now.
sick.
He's going to get buried with her.
Sick isn't cool. Loved it.
Oh, Dell guy, you're so hip.
You're Dell guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What an interesting show.
Sure.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Guests come in here, they die. Other guests go back into their butts. You know,
First
that's
time
what
anyone's died
happens.
while I've done it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Of a
actually,
wedding.
it's been a rough year.
Yeah.
2016's been a rough year.
Yeah, we
Lots
lost
of deaths.
Raekwon. We lost Wendy with the worm
Todd,
Wiedemann.
didn't we, at one point? And
Well, don't look at me. I'm just a Dell guy.
Yeah. We lost David Bowie. Look, we lost Wendy the Worm Wiedemann.
Prince. All right, guys. Well, we're getting to the end of the show. There's really
Wait,
only...
Prince?
Yeah, we lost Prince
yeah,
the Worm.
Prince died.
Yeah, Prince
No,
the
no,
Worm.
not Prince Jackson, Michael Jackson's son.
Oh.
the artist
Okay.
Prince.
Yeah, the artist.
Oh,
Prince.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We're getting to the end. We only have one last thing
Did
to
we
do.
lose
on the-
Blanket?
No, Blanket's still good.
Phew.
We almost did when he got dangled over that balcony, remember?
That was so epic.
Oh, that was shaky stuff. We just have one last thing to do on the show. That's a little something called plugs.
Rum-pa-da-pa-da-bum-pa-dum.
Nice. That was Snake-Legged Woman by Olivia Newton-Jaundice. Very nice. If you have a plugs theme, head on over to earwolf.com and put it in the appropriate thread. You'll know what to do when you get there. Just find a thread and just put it in there. All right, guys, what do we plug in? Let's start with Moshe. You had that. We hyped it a little earlier in the show. You have a big New Year's Eve show, right?
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. It's in Oakland, California at the Grand Lake Theater.
Your
New Year's
hometown.
Eve. That's correct. Me and Brent Weinbach, my home
The
comedian.
aforementioned.
Joe Mandy, Melissa Villasenor, and Andrew Michon, and Natasha Leggero, all at the Grand Lake Theater.
That's
Come
a
see us.
good show.
I'm actually doing a New Year's Eve show in San Francisco.
Oh, really? Where?
No venue yet, but it's me, Sarah Silverman, Zach Galifianakis.
That's fine.
Adam
Jim Gaffigan, Adam Sandler will
You
be
trying
there.
to outdo
Chris
my
Rock.
show?
No, I just
No, it's just a parallel show. It's just a show happening at the same time, very close to yours.
That's fine. There's plenty to go around. There's a lot of people in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Also, third Wednesday of every month at the UCB Theater, come see the Hound Tall discussion series live or listen to it on your podcasting radio
Nerdist,
listening device.
iTunes, all of those places. All right, and you have books out, or one
do.
book that you wrote.
I have a
would
book.
love to direct people to that.
Yeah, it's the thing I'm proudest of, other than my recently greenlit show. No,
Why were you just
I was
eating
eating
me
pussy.
out?
Yeah, so I love you, and I'm attracted to you. And Scott, thank you for letting me eat you out. Yeah, it's called Kasher in the Rye: The True Tale of a White Boy from Oakland who became a drug addict, criminal, mental patient, and then turned 16. Available now on Amazon.com.
It's a fascinating book that I hope to read at some point.
It's really good. I swear.
I know.
To God.
I've heard
I've
it's
read
amazing.
it. It's great. And I love the first line. I was born ugly.
I was born ugly. That's
Yeah.
very. It's how sweet of you to know the first line. Yeah.
Wow. What about the last line? Thanks
Ooh.
for reading my book.
I wonder
Bye.
if Oh, gosh, I don't know if I know the last line. Anyway, I'm really proud of it, and I really think everybody should buy it.
I've heard it's great. I really have wanted to read it ever since it came out. But where do you find the time?
I hear you. Things are difficult. It's hard to stream things.
It's hard to read, although I tried to. Art of the Deal, great book.
Oh, yeah, best book. One of the best books from our current president. Oh, God.
The Bible. Nick, what are you plugging here?
The special on the 22nd.
It's called
Nick Thune
Is a Good
guy.
Guy.
Is a good guy. We'll figure that out.
It seems like you already figured it out. It comes
Yeah.
out very soon.
We'll
Let me
figure out
tell
what the
you,
name of it is.
I saw the bulk of the show the other night, and the thing is funny.
The thing is funny.
It's funny.
He even texted me afterwards to let me know that.
Yeah, the thing is funny.
Really
I said.
sweet.
I said
Remember
this-
when he talked about his Aunt Petunia all the time?
Yeah, remember when he talked about Wendy the Worm Wiedemann for a good 45 minutes of his hour special?
So the special and also Arby's.com.
Arby's.com, great. And, do you get a kickback on those Dells that you sell?
Yeah, everyone bought.
Do you get like
Every Dell?
Do you get like $1,200 every
Yeah.
Dell that's
It's
sold?
insane. And they charge like $1,300.
Yeah, that's a crazy deal.
Business
it didn't
model.
seem right. It didn't seem right, to be honest. But hey, I'll take
Insane.
it. Yep.
I want to plug, look, hey, the Comedy Bang Bang TV show is no more. So thanks for watching the series finale last week. Thanks for all your lovely messages about it. And, I got nothing. That's it. Listen to this show.
What about me?
Yeah, I'm getting to you.
He's having an emotional moment.
What about me?
Hold on, I have a show.
Hold on.
All right, cool, Scott. Cool. Anyway, I got
What
this
about
show.
the Dell?
Thanks to the viewers.
What about Dell?
Scott, shut the fuck up, man.
I appreciate your support.
Say your,
all.
The
say
Grand
your
Lake
For the
thing.
Theater.
past 5 years.
Say your thing.
Scott,
All right, just
Oakland,
go, Dell guy.
California.
Just going to say you got to get a Dell.
Okay, you're just plugging getting Dells? Oh, you know what? The thing I'm most proud of that I would love for people to watch is, or listen to rather, is I did an episode, the 2-year anniversary of With Special Guest with Lauren Lapkus that came out a few weeks back. So with Paul F. Tompkins, and it's probably the thing I'm most proud of ever
In your whole career?
in my whole career.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, and it was someone else's show. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Gonna listen to some plugs. Gonna listen to some plugs. Gonna listen to some plugs. Gonna get my info out. Gonna get my jobs all talked about. Gonna listen to some plugs. Talk about my jobs. Some plugs. Gonna listen to some plugs.
Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic for that. There's only one more week to listen to that song. I'm gonna tear up a little bit. It's gonna change after
is
next
that?
week. That's Ben Schwartz and Horatio Sands singing the closing-
outro music?
Well, listen.
Feels like
Listen to
intro.
we made a mistake. Listen
Okay.
listen to the first episode of this year.
Give me a second. That was a good episode.
It's been 20 years.
I'm an old man, but I like that episode. I got a southern accent now for some reason.
The Dell guy is now middle-aged.
Sir, please get a Dell.
Oh, I will. I cutting edge technology.
And Nick is now divorced from his wife.
Domestic violence, you've been served.
Took way too long.
All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.
Hello, I'm John Lennon, and I'm simply having a wonderful Christmas time with all my new Earwolf merch. Just look at what Earwolf added to their store this year. Make your friends jealous, guys, with the brand new Earwolf activity book. Go on a magical mystery tour in your Hello from the Magic Tavern t-shirt. Shake it up, baby, with the longest, shortest time baby onesie. And there's gear from Comedy Bang Bang, How Did This Get Made, and so much more. Imagine all the deals. Go to store.earwolf.com today and use the promo code HOHO to get 15% off your purchase if you order by December 10th. Pick up a great gift for the podcast fan in your life this holiday season. Drums.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman and Chris Bannon. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.